You alright? Alright, so first and foremost, when I give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Makakodash. We see them when it's apostles and elders of reading and well. Our teachers, our apostles in the truth. And we say salutations, so the Akim must get us through the truth and say being and the out. In the continuing season and season, we say Shalom. And once again, you know you're to let the Edify the elect and to wake up the Lord's chosen, you know, and to prophesy the things to come, prophesy the things that are happening in this particular moment. Because we're in the time of that prophecy. You see the signs, you see the effects taking place, you see the signs of the end taking place, matter of fact. You know, recently you see about the doomsday clock. It went from seconds to milliseconds or something like that. It ended up to in this particular moment. So to their level, we closer to a doomsday on their terminologies, right? Or terminology. And at the end of the day, as we know, we are at the end. The scripture talk about the signs, you know, the signs being manifest. And when you watch, you see it particularly happening. You basically see E coming out and talking about the abundance of chariots they saw. And they see it on a daily basis, you know, and they continue to hide. And we don't know, they have certain things set up to deceive the people. Talking about the Project Blue Beam. You understand? Project Blue Beam, where they're using the beams to make artificial stuff. So they themselves might make artificial coming of the Lord, you know. Going back in the chariots, as I was saying, you see, the Space Force and so forth to fight against the Lord, right?
Also, when you look at when you see the people themselves, as scripture says, that it's the love of many waxing cold.
That's right.
You remember the video of the guy, I didn't see it, the guy was interviewing him and was saying the people that are dead.
Yeah, the old man, the taxi driver, you see, yeah. That's last time me and somebody was talking about that. Even with that, even if you have waxing cold and cold, we also need time that they actually see the people in the spirit like in the days on Noah. That they just don't really care about what is coming. But all they want to do is just to have a good time. They just want to be happy and in that moodful spirit.
That's what the man say. He say, let think back to normal so you can eat and drink.
He
say exactly what he say.
And be merry. Eat, drink and what?
Be merry. That's exactly what the guy say.
You understand? There's Revelation 1 verse 3. He said, blessed see that read it and they that hear the words of this prophecy. Right? He say, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Right? And you see, blessed are they that not only that read it, but that keep these things that are written therein.
Yeah, keep that aside. Most important.
Remember, the Lord tell the woman that when she say, when she say, blessed is the womb that carry thee and so forth. And when he tells he said, yea, rather, blessed are they that hear these words and keep them.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's not just about hearing the words, not just about reading it, but you also have to take it into practice.
That's right.
You also have to follow these things because the scriptures say in Romans, they say, thou teachest another, teachest not thou thyself.
Yeah, the woman that mentioned when she come to tell them about blessed be the paps that baby or maybe that's what the paraphrasing and they also say, hey, blessed be them that hear this that hear this will and keep and do it. You know? And again, the time that we in, as the brother say, when you watch that particular video, that nice video to touch upon that for line. If you could find it back. You understand? You have it, grab it. I'll see if I find it and do a video on it. And I'll send it. As the brother say, in the video he say, hey, let me come back and let everything go back to normal. You know, let me drink and be merry, you know, and be happy, you know. That is what he spread in. But read back over Revelation 1 verse 3. It's a blessed see that read it, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. He said, they say, and they that hear the words of this prophecy. Because people do like to hear prophecy, because at the end of the day, the prophecy is what proclaiming of what it is to come, and what that prophecy doing is stopping the enjoyment, is stopping the things that they want to do. You understand? Because at the end of the day, most of the Jakes today, most of the Israelites today, they live in pleasure. And they bound upon pleasure. You understand? They base their whole life upon that. If they ain't have pleasure, they're not living. You actually hear them say that. When somebody tell you, like for instance, me, particularly, I don't be around nobody. I basically get myself majority of the time. So most the people who just be close to me is the acting. You understand? I don't have no phone, nothing, so nobody can get in contact with me except the acting. You understand what I'm saying? and I don't basically be around nobody, right? And these people, when you hear them, like let us say I'm talking to somebody in the world, let us say do all the work like I always do, doing work here and there. You always inside thing where you come outside and enjoy life, you come outside and party, you know, that is the idea of having a good life. Enjoy just enjoying the carnal pleasures of this world. You know? So when stuff like these things happen when you need lockdown, they basically can't go away, they pen up inside, you see them malfunctioning, you see them breaking down, you see them, you know, can't handle it.
But they all the base of life upon.
Yeah, they all the base of life upon. Pleasures of this world. The scripture says to be carnally minded is death. It's better for me no man's heart. To be carnally minded is death. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. You understand? And the majority of people in this world is what? Is carnal minded. The majority of the Jews is what? Carnal minded. Yeah. And to add to what Mataba brother? Very good.
I'll start from 3?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright. Romans 8, I'll start from 3, right? It says, for what the law could not do, in that it was weak to the flesh, it says, power sending his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin, condemned sin in the flesh. Right? It says that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us. It says, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit.
But who walk after the flesh? Who walk not after the flesh, but of the spirit.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Basically, them that will walk after the spirit is the Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, is the elect is of the Lord. You understand? But them that be not of the Lord, they will walk after what? The things of this world. They're not going to walk after, they're not going to walk after the things of the Lord. Understand? Because the scripture says this matter of fact, I'm going to bring that.
Like I say, I see my brother, I was in the from yesterday, he was talking about more, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
He said about being spiritually minded is being according to the scriptures.
That's right.
It's not to say that you can't do carnal things in the world, but it must be according to the rules and regulations of the scriptures.
You're not saying no, like for instance, we might play a little sports here and there, you know? That's we're not going to break no law, we're not going to play no sports on the Sabbath, we're not going to do that, we're not going to break the law. There's nothing wrong with you play all football, you play all football. That's what I'm saying, you keep it within the laws. We're not going to tell you, hey, once you put on man wife, that's something different. You know? That's breaking the law. Right? And let's bring that there, as I said, even Ella from England mentioned the spirit is in this word. Right? This is John 6 verse 63. He said, it is a spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. He said the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So these words are spirit. So that is why we say that abide in this word.
And I say what the volume of the book.
Yeah, they say the volume of the book. Understand? Somebody say the volume. Somebody once said that I remember in a video and somebody said what the volume was not. It's not the whole book. It's something that I say alright.
So you know where the Old Testament is or something?
Yes, I stand by it. And basically, I started get comments on one or two of my videos, especially on the RFID chip, where it seems focus coming in. And I get 2 comments. I don't know if you see the video I put with the doctor implementing the chip. That's a recent video I put about 2 days. 2 days ago, I was problem. And it basically it's a new video, a video at a hospital with the doctors implementing the chip in the people. Right?
I've seen one of them, but I don't know if that is the
Now,
example.
but this is our next one. And I get 2 comments on. One comment was a man, and I do not respond for the first comment. That our book told us nothing about technology. And if we deity is not we deity cannot explain himself good or something like that, it was a comment, right? And you know that's you know how you might
I just laugh, man.
And he said after doing a response to that video, I mean to that comment, and again the next comment, there's somebody telling me, yo, that is not the mark of the beast. At the end of the day, Romans 3 verse 3. So what if some did not believe? You know? At the end of the day, we're not going to change it back. It is what it is with the scriptures. If you don't want to hear, alright, are you? If you don't want to take heed, all right, that is you.
You could say also in Corinthians, they say they are spiritual discerned.
Yeah. So with the scripture say the prophecies what shall speak, and the end shall what speak. And that is what you're seeing. And now the prophecy is speaking right now. So at the end of the day, they say let God forbid, let every man be a liar, but God be what? True. So at the end of the day, your words, it means shit to us. We know that at John 6:62, they say it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. The flesh profited nothing, so you don't know, but you can't live my Israel. As you say, you can't live my name is fleshy. You understand? They say the flesh profited nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. They are spirit and they are life. So we turn to these words. That's why even in the Romans 3, say when thou art judge, you be justified through what? His word. It's sort of adding. So we turn to the word. You understand? We don't want to hear you think your opinion. This is not opinionated like everything now people believe they're supposed to have opinion on it. You're basically 2 + 2 is 4. But now the way our society is, they might want to have an opinion on that 2 + 2 is 4.
But even if you might have your personal opinion, your opinion doesn't change right or wrong.
Yeah, and that is what it is. That's what I say. If 2 + 2 is 4, that is just straight facts. You could come but in this society, they want to have an opinion on that 2 + 2 + 4, and this is what it is telling you. Well, it's my opinion on it. Yeah, your opinion means nothing. It means nada. You understand? It is nothing. It is what it is. This is where we turn to find the truth. This is where we turn to find the answers. So if you're not going according to the scriptures, then it means nothing. Your words is nothing. You telling me that the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast. Where is the proof? What it is? You understand? So now today, it's not about your own words, but the words that coming out of here.
And saying all the atheists doesn't know. Then I mean, it's not like atheists.
No, it's not like atheists.
Yeah,
it's not like I either mind that see the videos and you see some more videos, talking about, and you must feel hurt, man. You saw about it right now. Yeah. Go ahead.
See verse 5, right? Romans 8:5. It says, for they that are after the flesh, you mind the things of the flesh.
So they that are after the flesh, you mind the things of the flesh. So they will be what? They will be friends with the world. Because the world is what is where all this flesh is.
It promotes that.
Yeah, it promotes that. It can.
But it says, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
Mind the things of what? The spirit. And as you think, they after the spirit, mind the things of the spirit. So you see what the separation is. The word holy means separate. If you want to be holy, you have to be separate from the world. You understand?
So verse 6, therefore to be carnally minded is death.
To be what?
To be carnally minded is death.
To be carnally minded is death. To be carnally minded is death. You know? To be carnally minded is death. The scriptures as plain as it can be. To carnally minded means earthly, means fleshly. You understand?
It means unrighteously.
Unrighteously.
And not according to the scriptures.
Well, see? So yeah. So to be carnally minded is death. Why? Because you'll be studying things of the world. And things of the world is not of the Lord.
I think in Isaiah, they say for your iniquity have separated you from your power. I think Isaiah 59 or something.
No, bring it out, I will see that. As I mentioned, Isaiah 59.
I think it's like 59 something, 1 or 2 something.
Yeah, it's 2. It's moving from verse 1. It said, behold, Isaiah 59 verse 1 to 2. It said, behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither is his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, and he will not hear. That's why the Lord is saying, in the time of your fear, he shall laugh. Yeah, you understand? Say, but your iniquities have separated between you and your God, because why your iniquities come as well? Because you base your whole life upon things of the world, being in our flesh, when you're supposed to be spiritually minded.
And things of the world, because it's evil rule the world, it's wicked men rule the world, so the things of the world always be contrary to the Lord.
That's right. Every single thing that they do No, it's contrary to the Lord. Every single thing. The food, I brought up a video last night or early yesterday morning where he said the food has 33 point something plastic in it or 3 point something plastic in it. Something like that the video was titled, you know? And it's that video heavy.
If it's not plastic, it's bugs.
Yeah, it's not plastic, it's
If
bugs.
it's not bugs, it's abominable meats.
Yeah.
It's always something.
Yeah. So, again, the Lord said, I thought we do Edification bread of the land. You know? For why? Why again? Why? Because of our iniquities. You know, we stray away from the Lord.
Yeah.
That's why when they go through the things that we have to go through. And some physical things. It's the same way, when you was a child and your father or mother had when you do something bad, they had to correct you. They would have get licks. You would have get hit. Some of us get licks with brooms, stick, you know, because we were miserable. You know? So you same way with the Lord, you gotta get you see chastisement, you gotta get stroked.
And righteousness.
Yeah.
If I can say that, you see like how people let's talk about like the law no longer valid. You understand? But any curses pertain to breaking the law. Going into slavery on ships was also a penalty of the curse from breaking the law.
Yeah.
So if so long after the law died, if the law was no longer valid, why did we still go into slavery on ships according to the prophecy for breaking the law?
Yeah, that's right.
You understand?
Even when you remember we moved the Lord to Latin. We went on to other gods and that moved the Lord says that jealous God. So that moved him to wrath.
But a man shouldn't be jealous.
Nah.
If he's jealous, he's not a man.
Nah, he's jealous.
Like they said, like the world. If a man jealous, he's not a man.
He's not man. So we already
Romans 8 verse 6, it says, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
To be what?
To be spiritually minded is life and
It
peace.
says to be kind of minded is death. It says there's James 4 verse 4. It says what? It says ye adulterers and adulterers. It says know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God.
Because two are contrary.
That's right. It says whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of God. It's simple as it could be. Because the things of the world, if you want to choose, basically if you choose being here, you choose the world. Basically, you choose the world over the Lord. You choose the things, or you choose this place over the Lord, over Yahamashim Yoshai. And we know that is majority of the people. That is why we say 2/3 shall be cut off. That is why we say we talk about great death and so forth. You understand? Because they choose what? They choose the world over Yahamashim Yoshai.
No, so a man cannot serve two masters.
That's right. So it say what? It say ye adulterers and adulterers, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God. It says whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of God. It says a friend of the world is an enemy to God. When we say we hate this place, we know why we say we hate this place. Understand? We know why we say we hate it because this place have nothing in it. This place has to be cleansed.
Let me go more into it. It's like how it say, like how the Lord say, they say, ye are my friend if you do whatsoever I command you. You understand? These are the things that make you a friend of the Lord. And people like to do whatever it is the world command them, and not what it is the Lord command them.
That's right. That's right.
You understand? You can only pick one. Even though, just like the scripture saying in John, it say, I pray that thou take them not out of the world, but keep them from the evil.
Yeah.
Because we still have to live here, we still have certain tasks to fulfill.
We still have things to do.
You understand? But we're not supposed to be of the world in the sense of following the rudiments and the ordinances of the world. We're supposed to hold fast to the scriptures. You understand? But the majority of our people, they just do whatever they want to do, or whatever the world command them to do. Whatever the pastor tell them to do. You know, these several pastors, whatever Esau command them to do, that what they flock to do. What the scriptures say, they trust in Egypt and in chariots, and not in the shadow of the Lord.
Yeah, that's right.
Verse 7, Romans 8 verse 7 say, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High.
The carnal mind is what?
Enmity against the Most High.
You know, we just fought. Because the will is enmity against the Lord. So you become an enemy. You understand? One time you become an enemy.
But why say that? It say for it is not subject to the law. To the what? To the law of the Most High.
Of the Lord. And we don't know majority of people they don't believe in it. Some do believe in it, some don't want to keep it, some don't want to follow it, some say don't away with it. And all this stuff, man. All this stuff.
Or some sort of good reasons why they don't need to do it.
Why they don't need to do it. From like it's what they like to use, they like to say you can eat anything.
Yeah.
You know? So they like to see Lord on it, but they run straight the tithes.
Yeah.
What the tithes law is?
They didn't understand the tithes there. No, but we didn't know tithes is a law.
Yeah. No, you know it's a law, but they just show you how they pick and choose. Right? They say that
the ones that teach.
Yeah, my teacher when she goes from the street. The next time and rain, they're picking and choosing all that, you know?
The ones.
Yeah, whoever takes the one.
I should just talk about the whole book.
Yeah, yeah, the whole book. That was sort of revelation. Blessed to see that read it. Like I was like me like one I was talking like one or two people I know they go they talk, the message them on writers and so forth we're talking to them and telling them certain things like law and certain things that they keep and so forth. And it's like a big thing to them. You know, because they don't understand, because the pressures of this world the pressures of the world draw them out. Serving now by showing outside. The pressures of this world is greater than serving the Lord. You understand?
That's people don't know when they say that.
Yeah, I don't come to my too much, I didn't remember how it was there.
How one year Mark 4.
Mark 4.
So there's Mark 4, I'll start from 18. Right, I say, and these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things, and entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful.
You come it on so the cares of this world and things of this world lead them away. Again, this because why? The things of this world, you see, the things of this world, they're seen right before the eye. So the pleasures lie here. They can't see afar, but that's why in Romans the Lord said, well, for the present things that that's right, prophet. The present things they go through, it ain't worthy for the things to come. You understand? The things you can't go on, the things to come, you're gonna get greater. Things you can't even phantom in your mind. You understand? Things you can't even picture. For this amount of kingdom is because in Hebrews. This is now our rest, right? But even you say this is for we seek one to come. You understand? Meaning that the kingdom will come, that is what we seek in. We don't seek this place here. We don't seek this place here.
You just live here for a while.
That's right.
Understand? Just live here and do what you're supposed to do until that time comes. But some might think attached to the place.
It's like you're watching Invincible?
No.
Watching Invincible. I don't want to spoil it here, but watching Invincible is the new show.
I series.
I read the comics. The is 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, even the cartoon 10 out of 10. In the cartoon, the Son Only Man, right? Which is, you can say he's one of the main men in the series. The Son was to conquer Earth. But here we go, one thing, he had a partner, a child, and a wife.
Yeah, nice it is.
And he was so, he had a fulfilling quest. He had a fulfill that they wanted dominance around the whole universe. Yeah. And what we want to me, he ended up beating his son, and killing the rest of the heroes on him. But he ended up running away. After he beat his son, he ended up crying and running away. What going on with him is that he stayed so long in here, he fell in love, he got attached.
And you couldn't let go.
Yeah, you cannot let go. Even when I go further into the comics, right? Even when you go further into the comics, and in the cartoon, what is showing now is that he said he treats his wife like a dog, and he loves his wife, but she's like a dog playing a pet now. Meaning that remember he come to conquer, so you're not supposed to have no attachment. Yeah. But later on he come and you get to understand that he really loves you. Yeah. See, he gets so attached, like what the brother now say, they get attached to this place. So the quest, the stuff that they're supposed to be, they do. You understand? Because the focus was on serving the Lord, but now they focus on serving what the pleasures here. That tunnel vision gone. That's what the scripture say, look forward. You know, look forward. We're not supposed to be looking back. If any obstacle come away, that is why you have faith. The faith of a mustard seed, be able to move mountains. That mountain is just like obstacles. That is why I think faith coming by what here and the word. That is why we be in the word. That's why you constantly be in the word.
So you have to remind yourself.
Remind yourself and constantly build a
Yes,
faith.
good.
You understand? That's why we continue watching videos like, hey, in the night when I go and sleep, I put on my tablet, put it right next to my head, and I put on about a video. Radio breeze, I might take in a first, like if it's a long video, I might take in a 20 minutes of the video. Yeah, the next piece, I might drop asleep, I might, you know. But the word comes to me, sometimes you wake up in the morning, the way you hear last, it takes it in your mind. And you're like, yeah, but I could do a video on this here. Sometimes that inspiration is there. That is why it constantly be in the word.
You come by here.
That's right. And this one, if you're talking about something other than here, I'm going to Hebrews 13, verse, I think it's 11.
Using that one for the rest.
Nah, it's 11, 13. No, it's 13, 14. So, sorry. This is Hebrews 13, verse 14. It say, for here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. We are not continuing city here. This is not we rest. This is not we rest. So, but we seek one to come. That is what we seek in the kingdom. So, we pleasures are not here. We can't be friends with this world. We can't be friends with anything in this world. We supposed to be in the state only we're supposed to be. Whatever you fulfill our duty.
Don't try to look for retribution from Esau, you know, there was compensation for one. No, that will come. The Lord will bring that.
You know what I was saying yesterday? Make sure you know attachment to hold.
Or what will break your heart? And you'll see all of the same thing. Whenever you see a movie and you see an agent was sent in, you will always get attached to somebody inside, and that has messed up the whole plan.
Because again, the scripture say the thing is made unto our vanity. So that is where that is why we fight this. That is where the fight is in. The pleasures are here, serving the Lord. That is a fight. You know?
The flesh always against the spirit.
Yeah. The scripture say for the flesh is for the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You understand?
Read verse 7, right? Romans 8:7 will say, because the carnal mind is enmity with the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. Right?
Yeah.
So verse 8 it says, so then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High.
So they that are in the flesh cannot what?
Cannot please the Most High.
Cannot please the Most High. Straight as it could be. So the flesh again will be in the spirit. That's why you have to the Lord of God, spirit with the spirit.
And we have strict instruction on how to go about these things.
That's right.
It's not about how you feel to do it, what you like and what you don't like. You understand? The same scripture says the Lord has given straight commandments. I second just on what to do to live.
That's scripture on human mind. Straight commandments. You remember that?
Like I said, verse 7. I think that's around 19.
I will bring that one time there. That runs through my mind there now. Maybe it was something like straight something. Second, that verse 7.
It's not talking about 19.
Verse 19?
Yeah, talking about 19. So they say that there's no judge above the Most High.
Yeah. This is second verse 7, verse 19. And he said unto me, there is no judge above God, and none that had understanding above the highest. People like to put themselves up people like to put themselves in the level of God.
God is wrong for doing 19 with that.
That's like either my teaching. You understand? There is fables, there is theology. Like the comment that was left upon the video. Same video I talk about. When you say the deity, your deity, maybe can explain himself good. They want to put themselves in the level of the Lord. You understand?
He explains himself to you.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
And that was the response. This was not given unto you. It's given unto us. You understand? You say, verse 20, it says, for there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of God.
You see, go back into the law, they despise the law of the Most High. What did God tell them to do? They hate.
They hate it. They find all sort of excuse not to abide in the law, not to keep this. You understand? Because why? At the end, they want to fulfill the pleasures of this world. They want to do that. Same way the days of Noah. Same thing they wanted to do. They was living in the pleasure. They didn't believe what this man was telling them about rain. You understand? They didn't believe that. Rain, what are you telling me about? The sky opening, water going for you. What are you telling me about? A flood? What are you telling me about? They didn't want to hear that. It's the same way now we're telling them about the ICBMs. You understand? We tell them about the ICBMs, we tell them about the nukes, we tell them about the RFID chip, we tell them about the famines, the pestilences, all these things, we tell them about the earthquakes. They don't want to hear about it. We tell them about earthquakes. Right now, we tell them about earthquakes, but right now, in the Philippines, we don't have earthquake. Yeah, you don't have earthquake, man. Take uproars, people. People are always crying. People are always crying, man. Thing. War? Nah, man. World War II, we will have peace. You understand? That ain't gonna happen. Yes, yeah. You see, for God had given straight commandment, to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. So again, Revelation 1 verse 3. Let's just see that read it, because the man that read it, he know that, hey, I'm not supposed to do this. So not doing this, I won't receive punishment. But if I do it, I will receive punishment. You understand? Again, straight commandments. Straight commandments of what? Like go back to Deuteronomy 28. What did the Lord say? Here going on. If you keep the laws, keep this. If you follow me, this is the blessings. If you ain't do it, this is the curses. He gave you straight commandments. He gave you straight words. Blessings and curses. We choose to do what? To do wrong. We choose to do wrong. To get having curses. It was straight. It was straight as there. It was straight as possible, straight as a line.
And the Lord was also, even before that, after the garden, when we tell Cain, he say, if thou doest well, shall not thou be rewarded?
Yeah.
And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door.
And that's what sin was there.
Exactly, because what we keep talking about, sin lieth at the door. If you don't listen,
You get them straight commandments. Everything else, all the good thing, not this one particular thing.
Right.
You understand? We don't have one particular thing. It's not sex, is not a tree. You understand? You know, that is not what the apple is. Or what do you want to say the apple?
yeah, the fruits.
The fruit. You understand? That's not what it is. And I want to go deep into it because you know that we can always do a video upon it.
When I go back to what you were saying, you were talking about the sacrificial point in time, but just saying they had no law for that.
Yeah.
But how it is he do something wrong by sacrificing fruit?
Yeah.
You understand? But the point is, and he say what he say if you do well, you will receive well. And if you do wrong, sin lieth at the door. You have the answer for it. That's how we're all people right now.
Again, straight as it could be, reading over, I say 2nd Ezra 7 verse 21. See, for God had given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live,
Instructions.
even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him. You see, but spake against him and imagined vain things. Again,
Exactly.
the thing is made unto a vanity.
Just say, see, the only thing under the sun, the same way they had our mindset before, same way they had our mindset today. So to speak against the Lord and imagine vain things. And let us do that every single day in this place.
You see, verse 23. It say, and deceive themselves. You cannot deceive any Lord. The Lord already, to go deep with it, everything comes predestined. That is how terrible it is. That is how terrible the Lord is. Everything predestined is like this is like a game to the Lord. That is why we say the Lord is the ultimate chess player. You have no say.
He didn't make the movie.
He don't make the movie.
It play out.
When he say he moved to rat, it's because he knows this, he knows that, he knows this. But we can't watch it on the Lord's spectrum. We don't watch it on our spectrum. The Lord's spectrum is really on our thinking. We can't think like the Lord. People like to watch it on the Lord level, and they're lost.
Even I just tried on the angel had to sort them out for that.
You study things upon the earth, brother. And we don't study what the things upon.
Even the Lord tell me now when you walk, he say if I tell you things on earth and you can't understand, how you understand the spiritual things, you understand on high.
It said, nevertheless, they were not obedient. Verse 23. It said, and deceived themselves, but by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. Yeah, because now they want to say, we don't live in pleasure, we not following the Lord. It's best we didn't believe in him. And judgment, and walk on after that. Judgment. You know? It say a fool. What the book of Psalms say? A fool say that there is no God.
A fool say to his heart there is no God.
Understand? It say, but his law have they despised, because they despise the law. And all of them today, Catholics, Christians, and so forth, they despise the law of the Lord. They despise it to the T. That is what they tell you, you're not supposed to keep the law. That is what they tell you, nah, you can go and break the laws and so forth. And
not apply
because
no
they,
more.
they despise it. And again, they hate the Lord. Them that tell you to break the law, they hate the Lord. You understand? They say, but his law have they despised and denied his covenant. And his statutes have been not been faithful and have not performed his works.
But they don't keep Christmas. They want to keep none of the ordinances, but they'll keep Christmas. They'll keep Easter. You understand? But everything that the Lord teaches them to do or tell them to do, no, I don't need to do that no more.
It says verse 25, it says, and therefore Ezra, for the empty are empty things, and for the full are full things. Behold, the time shall come that these tokens which I have told thee shall come to pass, and the bride shall appear. Tokens is like the prophecies, like the signs of the Lord telling them. Have told thee shall come to pass, and the bride shall appear, and she coming forth shall be seen, that now is withdrawn from the earth, and whosoever is delivered from the foresaid evil shall see my wonders. For my son Yahushua shall be revealed, even Ezra. Even Ezra get our prophecy about Yahushua. They say, for my son Yahushua shall be revealed with those that be with him, and they that remain shall rejoice with him 400 years. I don't know something else, but I'm going to that, right? I'm going to that. Right? Nonetheless, we're getting straight to the point. We'll talk about straight commandments, as straight as it could be. We finish it. Alright. I'm going to jump into something here. This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So it says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. And that there one time, men who love the world, they sing song into good and they sing song into pleasurable, huh?
You know what I don't like to say? But the Lord say obey the laws of the land.
Yeah.
Fell up here. You understand? It is obey the laws of the land.
It said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is nothing. And that is true as it can be. If I love the world, the love of the Father is nothing in. Because why again? Because the world the things of the world go against is what it is the Father have. You understand? Things of the world go against what the Father says.
They're not like a society. They're a society that's full of hypocrites, full of whoremongers, you understand, full of liars and deceitful people who can't even keep the word for simple agreements that they make.
For them and rule this place, the things of this world right now. There's deceivers, liars, conquerors, they don't keep killers, murderers, they don't keep nothing. So what happen with things in the world? That is why the whole system is based upon deceit. That is why when they sign the contracts, they have fine print. Because why? Again, deceit.
And fine print is against you,
Yeah,
against them.
fine print against you, not them. It's right. So they say for all that is in verse 16, they say for all that is in the world, right? The lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. They say, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. So he that do the will, he that abideth and do the will of the Lord shall what? Abide forever. Abide forever.
And that I go back to Ecclesiastes, they say the full conclusion of the matter, fear the Most High and keep his commandments. That is our whole duty as men of the Lord, as men of Israel. You understand? That's our whole duty. You know, they say in Romans, they say a man is born under the law from the minute he's born. That's not right. That is Romans 7:1. Romans 7:1 is so up here. Yeah, Romans 7:1. It says, know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how the law has dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
As long as what?
As long as he liveth.
And that is plain as it could be. That is in the for the Catholics and Christians who watch these videos. That is in the New Testament. Wait one say.
Yeah.
Wait is it?
It didn't mean that.
Nah.
As an allegory.
Yeah. All of us sudden they know allegories and parables.
Yeah.
All of us sudden. This is 1 John chapter 3 verse. No, I was going to 13 and John chapter 1, right? This 1 John chapter 3 verse 13 it said, marvel not my brethren if the world hate you. For we don't know the world hate us. And why? Because the world say it hated the Lord what? First. So if we hate if the world hate the Lord, who's us? It said no, 1 John chapter 3 verse 1. It said, behold, what manner of love the Father had bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. It knew him not. Because this world didn't know the Lord. Again, you go against the Lord.
John 16 verse 1, right? John 16 verse 1. It say, these things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. And I said, that's tend to happen to men are not in the truth. Yeah, so the reason why the Lord has given us a heads up about these things, even brothers when you come in, there's make sure that you learn about these things that you want to go through. Why I say, when you're offended.
And the say, the better.
Yeah, the benefits come up.
And that better part is where the someone has come. That way your family will hate you, your job might hate you, your daughter, your son might hate you because of the simple things you do. The better is.
For the Lord's sake.
For the Lord what?
For the Lord's sake.
That's right. And there's a greater sake at man.
Even the apostles said that, after they was beaten, after Acts 5, they said they were glad that they could suffer persecution for the Lord's sake. Yes, we just suffer that persecution in different ways too. It might be directly like how they was beaten, but we just suffer persecution for the Lord's sake. And that is a part of it. Even as simple as your neighbor not wanting to help you with something because of what you believe, that is persecution for the Lord's sake. Because the reason why you're doing that is because you're not like them. You're more of the Lord and they of the world. That by itself is a form of persecution. And that's a glorious thing to have a face. You understand? Because he would answer for that. You understand? But you taking that persecution for the Lord's sake and taking that scorn, you will be rewarded. And now as you hold firm to the end. John 16 verse 2 it say, they shall put you out of the synagogues, yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God's service.
Yeah, so I think they were, even back then, they think they were doing something good. Understand? Judge, and the blood is upon their hands. Understand? So that's the question that they are anointed. So you don't know what is going to happen with them. And again, with that judgment, that is the time that we in. That is the time that it is at the end. Right, brother?
It verse 3 is saying, and these things will they do unto you because they have not known the Father nor me.
They have not known what?
They have not known the Father nor me. Yes, and the Lord was saying that.
And this Bible strictly puts it on to the beginning. This is 1 John chapter 4, verse 5. It said, they are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. We are of God. He that knoweth God heareth us. He that is not of God heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. So them that don't know the Lord, they don't want us. But them that are of the Lord will hear us. Again, the elect will obviously hear the elect. The elect will obviously hear as well. The Lord's sheep will obviously hear. The Lord's sheep will obviously go to the shepherd. Remember the video I said you would walk around the sheep of the hill? I was walking on the sheep of the hill.
Yes, and it's a video.
No matter what time I call, no, the people fall there. It might just be a little more work. But when you're calling, he will listen, he might watch you turn back, you know. They run back when you run back up, you know. But when the shepherd, when they come to see what is sheep, and he make one call, everybody run. Because why? He's the shepherd. The same way the Lord's sheep will hear him. You understand? The Lord's sheep will hear him. Because again, it's not about many right? But it's about the elect, and the elect is what are chosen few.
And the guy to show you, not all sheep are his sheep.
Yeah, not all sheep are his
Yeah.
sheep.
Yeah, so because you specify, you say my sheep hear my voice. You didn't say all sheep. And you're showing, even look at allegories. There are so many different places. See like how we just read. You had the John 10 that see that. You even had the Matthew 10 where you say, he that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. You understand? All going back to the same thing. You understand? If you had to get it, say again. If you do, if it's not for you, well, it was nice.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. I'll read verse 4, right? John 16 verse 4, it says, but these things have I told you, that when the time shall come, ye may remember that I told you of them. Yeah? And these things I said not unto you, said not unto you at the beginning, because I was with you. Yeah? But now I go my way to him that sent me, yeah? And none of you asking me whether goes down. You understand? We'll stop there. But I just show you what? That these things he tells us about for a reason. The Lord has always give pre-warning. The same way he gave the men of the Lord pre-warning on what to expect, where you got to go through and where you got to endure. He also giving the world pre-warning of what it is coming to this place. And the people, as you start from the beginning and explain it, the people not taking it. You understand? They just living according to the rudiments of the world. Doing what the world tell them to do, or doing what it is their heart desire.
That's right.
And they will have to answer for that.
That's right.
The scripture say what you sow, that you're going to reap.
You understand? So you know, once again, when I give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yoshai, Ba'ashem, Kodash, right? Which is the Father and Son in the original tongue. Kodash, Kodash, right? You see the man say apostles and elders of Greek Motion and Ruler, our church of apostles and shoot. And we say salutations for the account of Christian and Chicken and Bean and Yo. You know, considering season, say, Shalom.
Shalom.